Good morning. Good morning. Hi, my name is Robert Brothers from McLeod Software. I'm the Vice President of Product Development. I'm joined today by Jonathan May, a Director of Business Intelligence. Today we're going to demonstrate our top order AI technology based on a machine learning model that will help demonstrate how truckload carriers can evaluate orders and determine whether to accept or reject load tenders to optimize profits and efficiency. In the current truckload industry, there's a heavy reliance on customer service representatives making decisions based on personal knowledge or intuition. While this can work in many ways, it doesn't always lead to the best or optimal decisions. AI technology can provide completely new solutions to these decisions that evaluates the margin of the order, includes the length of time, and then determines orders profitabilities based on the carrier's network, specifically looking at where the freight lands the truck in the market and what will happen after that. McLeod's top order AI solution evaluates whether an order is profitable by looking at a 6-move forward yield algorithm that accesses tens of millions of different possibilities. We evaluate the current offered rate against the optimal rate, and then based on historical rates and trends, we suggest alternate pricing or routes. Today, we'll demonstrate the capabilities of this product using the top order AI dashboard. The dashboard allows users to query point-to-point lanes given a total rate per mile. The solution considers 6 movements to compute the final star ranking. The first movement is into the starting market, looking at the net margin divided by the transit. This profit per hour is a measurement used to compare the value of the movement. The current move, the one in the middle, is the one the user inputs. This example is a movement from the Olive Branch, Mississippi market to Orlando at a contracted rate of $2.91, which is the current DAT contracted rate. Using historical transit time for your company, it assigns a profit per hour. And then lastly, we look at the next 4 moves out of Orlando. And while we're not following a single tractor's 4 moves, we look at all the moves of the possibility of this network. So if Orlando is A, it would look from A to B to C to D, and A to D to E to F, and A to G to H, and so on. Finding the average for the entire net margin divided by transit time allows us to rank this movement against other 6-segment moves to provide a star ranking system that you see at the top. This move at the current contracted rate of $2.91 is only a 3-star move. It could be higher or lower for your network depending on your network balance. Then we provide guidance on how to improve the star ranking by increasing the rate per mile. This can be used in 3 different ways. First, you might be in a position of rate negotiation at the time of booking. Say if you're working with a broker or a shipper with a last-minute request. While going with the market rate of $2.91 is just okay for your company, you need another 30 cents per mile to raise this up 1-star ranking. So why does that matter? In our study with the 300 truckload carrier, moving every load up just 1 star added $500,000 of profit. That's not revenue, but bottom line profit. The second way you could use this is to turn down the offer and look for alternatives. The dashboard suggests alternative markets, so instead of going to Orlando, you could look for loads to Atlanta or Mobile, somewhere where your outbound profit per hour is higher. Of course, the rate will play a role, but the likelihood that it will be a winner is higher. Lastly, the star rating system could be a feedback learning system. You may be obligated to take this load to Orlando and keep the rate at the commitment. But now you know that going there is just a 1, 2, or 3-star opportunity. And so when you look in the future, you might not make that decision because so much of what you learn is just tacit knowledge that is hard to pass on to others in your company. So a system that can bridge that gap can add hundreds of thousands of dollars, even to a mid-sized truckload carrier. Lastly, let's look at what to do out of Orlando. So the market contracted rate from Orlando to Charleston is $1.63 per mile. That ends up being an overall winner for our company because the inbound move to Orlando was a winner, and the outbound moves out of Charleston are likely to be winners. So while it seems odd that the current move is an overall loser, the total is an overall winner. This is why machine learning is so important. There are factors that are beyond our abilities to compute that are easily associated with this technology. The value of the top order to truckload carriers is enormous. There are multiple use cases that can be used in everyday situations in the operations to become ingrained into the culture. We'd love to show you how it can change your business. We look forward to talking to you. We'll be out in the kiosks later today. Thank you.